The journey of the Lizzybus ended last week as a British couple finished driving around the world. Monty Bowen has part 2 of his report on David and Jane, who say they learned a lot on their journey that ended at Prudhoe Bay last week.
During their journey, they found that every country has a different way of doing things.
In West Coast Africa, we were being stopped up to 20 or 30 times a day. And now it's not particularly easy, and it's quite frightening when you're in the middle of nowhere, nobody knows where you are. We don't carry a sat phone, we don't carry a smartphone. In fact, occasionally we might buy a local SIM, which it depends.
And we don't carry a gun?
We don't carry a gun.
We're
English, for God's sake.
We don't carry guns.
We don't have guns.
They've also learned that things aren't necessarily what we have been told over the years.
The people that you meet, it's not the way that the politicians sort of explain it to you, or the newspapers show it to you. Yeah, people are friendly. You know, we've been to countries, we've been invited into people's houses. The poorest people in the world will share the most.
Yes. David doesn't think things like this change you.
When you travel, what you really are comes out. So I'm now a Land Rover mechanic.
The tentative plan was to go to Prudhoe and then back to Fairbanks. One thing that will determine what's next is their travel papers.
We have been probably in America for nearly 5.5 months. We only have 6-month visas.
When it's all said and done, what will they do after this 5-year adventure?
Well, I'll go back to my 9-to-5 job. No, it's never going to happen.
No.
We buy another Land Rover, and with all the lessons that we've learnt on this travel, probably travel through Russia, up to Vladivostok, and then probably out to Tokyo, Japan, and spend 6 months in Japan, and then go back and revisit the places we've been to already.